Very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Danao City in Cebu, Philippines for the ATM candidate race. First edition of Danao City International Ultra Trail. We have a 100-kilometer start coming up, and on Sunday we also have a 50-kilometer, 30-kilometer and 15-kilometer. So plenty of action here this weekend in Danao City, which is roughly 1 hour driving north of the main city, Cebu City. And with me is, as usual in Philippines, Christine Salazar, who will help us talking to some of the runners, some of the Filipino runners. Christine, how have you been doing in the first weeks of 2024?
Okay, so we're starting to get back to fitness after the festivities, and first stop was the Malico Grand Ultra in Luzon. So we're very excited to be featuring a race here in Visayas because, as you know, most of the races in the Philippines are dominated by in Luzon and Mindanao. So we're very excited for Cebu, and Danao is really popular for its local adventure places. So we'll catch up with the runners.
What about the trails here in Danao? Do you have any insight into the trails?
I believe the most popular peak here is the Mount Lantawan. I believe the trails are on the steep side, so this will be a very challenging because the elevation gain is more than 6,000 meters. So let's see how the runners will fare.
Yes, indeed. And let's walk a bit towards the start line. We're going to witness the start of the 100-kilometer race. And as Christine said, it's indeed a tough one with 6,200 meters and up of elevation gain and a cutoff time of 30 hours, which, according to some of the runners we have spoken to, is on the tight side. Up front, we can expect 3 runners, I would say, but of course we are in the Visayas and we don't have so many races here, so there's a big possibility for some new faces. But no names are Noi Gentoleo, who is right here, and we'll have a chat with him as well. We have also Nchong, Florence Alave, and we also have a runner from Kenya, from Nairobi, Ezekiel Carriot. And here we have Noi Gentoleo. I give the mic back to Christine.
Hi Noi, we have not seen you race, I think, for the longest time. So how did you prepare for this race, and what are your targets?
Actually,
All runners,
I
make sure
have no
you
plan
have
for
your
this.
bracelet
So
with
this is
you.
my
Otherwise,
first
you will
100
be automatically
kilometer after
disqualified.
5 years, no. So this is just to enjoy the race. So we have no pressure this.
So you have any target time?
Sub 20
Eyes
actually.
here.
Sub 20.
Somebody left his
Sorry.
bag
This comeback race for
at
Noi.
the bag station.
Thank you, thank you.
Kanino to?
I think we have runners from Mindanao.
I think there we see Bit Marita Soto. She is the event director. She herself was a highly competitive adventure racer, but also trail runner and mountain biker. She went back to the Philippines a few years ago, and this is her baby, can we say, right? How is Bit Marita Soto perceived in the Philippines?
Of course, she is highly respected in the Philippines, being a professional adventure racer and biker. So most of the runners and bikers, especially in Luzon, looks up to her. So we believe she will carry her prestige with this race. So I think Enshong is on the start list, right? We can see runners from Mindanao and some local friends. Hi, Brian. Brian is a local runner. He's from Cebu. So, have you reckoned?
Only a part of it, only up to Likus Peak, and then the rest not entirely because they were the di pa kasi kompleto yung route eh. The route was not yet completed that
Is
time.
it steep? How's the trail?
There were certain areas that were quite technical. Yes, it's not an easy route, I have to say. and considering the elevation as well. So it's from what we've gathered, it's around 6,100 meters elevation gain. So it's going to be a tough one.
This is your first 100-kilometer race. Okay.
In trail, I've done a couple of hundreds road, but this is a different animal.
So good luck, Brian. Race safe. Okay, we have a runner from Kenya, Mr. Ezekiel. Hi, Sir Ezekiel. So, what were your preparations for this race? And of course, we're very excited having you here in the Philippines.
First of all, I would like to say thank you
Again, reminder to all the runners, make sure
because
you're checked in
when the day I arrived in Philippines,
to the start
I
line.
find the place is so good, people are good, very nice,
Otherwise, you will
lovely.
be automatically
Do you have
disqualified.
any target time knowing the elevation gain of the race?
It is my first time in that route, so I cannot say I can run with this time, and everything I leave to God.
Okay, good luck, sir. And we're really very thrilled to witness a world-class performance from you. Thank you. Have a safe race. Enjoy. So, hi, Miss Kai. So you're Miss Kai is also a local from Cebu, Uh,
I'm a pure Cebuana.
yes, we met her in TMBT in Sabah, right?
In UTM.
Yes. So, what were your preparations for this race?
Not much. Ano lang. Ano ba- Parang normal mileage lang.
And have you seen the trails?
Yes. One time yung ano lang, yung first the first technical part, yung sa Licos part, medyo mahirap siya. Oo.
Okay.
Pero hindi ko na-recon lahat. Oo.
So, she's telling that the Licos Peak is technical and very challenging. So, she have tried that route. Good luck, Miss Kai. And
Nice
good
meeting
luck.
you.
Yes, nice meeting you again. Hi, ma'am. Good evening. May I know your name?
Chloe Base.
You're Chloe Basse. She's an elite runner. But this is the first time that I'm meeting her. So what were your preparations and did you try the route already?
No, I haven't tried the route. So I'm from Iligan City, from Mindanao. So this is my first time to try the route. And then first time to join 100 kilometers
Ever?
for the trail.
Okay, so Miss Chloe Basse is an elite runner from Iligan. So this is her first time to join a 100-kilometer race in trail. So good luck to you and we have high expectations.
We acknowledge the presence of our honorable mayor.
I think there's another competitive runner over there.
And to all our city councilors who are present, we hope that by next time you will be present running the event as well.
They're having a
Of
picture.
course, our big six for the warm-up, Zumba warm-up. Thank you for that.
Hi, ma'am. I'm Miss Riza. Riza. Okay, Miss Riza is another competitive runner. You're based in Cebu? Right, okay. I saw you in Negros. So, yeah. So, what were your preparations for this race? And have you seen the route?
Only 15 km round lang.
First 15 km. How can you describe the trails?
Technical.
It's very technical. So, do you have any target time?
Wala. Just finish strong.
Strong finish. Okay, good luck, Ma'am Riza.
Participants from different countries, from Hong
So,
Kong,
new
from
faces
United Kingdom,
in the
from Abu
ATM
Dhabi.
scene.
and from
So most of them,
France.
most of the
While here with
women,
us,
it's
of
their
course,
first
also,
100-kilometer
one
race.
participant from Kenya.
A very and a
Mr.
very
Thank
challenging
you
one.
for coming over. And of course, to all our trail runners all around the Philippines.
All right, I think we are less than 10 minutes from the start now. Yeah.
Time check, 11:50 p.m.
So we still have 10 minutes to go. Unchong, have you seen Unchong by any chance? I have not seen him yet. Mr. Yuglo Philippines. He was number 3 on the Mount Apple Sky Race late in 2023, and that gave him already 425 points for the Asia Trailmaster Championship ranking. He's actually started the season extremely well. I'm actually surprised to see so many women in this 100K.
Yeah, because they are competitive
So now
runners.
we
They
have
are popular
10 minutes
here
to
in
start.
Mindanao and Luzon and Visayas, but
Ako
it's their
kinakabahan.
first time doing a longer distance. So we're excited to see
Make sure
the
that you have all your
competition
mandatory
among
gears
the
with you,
women.
because there will be an disqualification. There will be penalties.
I can see
when
some
you don't have one particular
runners
item.
from Davao
We
also,
remind our trail runners that make sure
but
you don't
Enshong
leave any
is not yet here.
And of course, when you see or meet local people, please say hi or hello, good morning.
Hi, Sir Dirk.
And a reminder also that
Sir Dirk
with
is
your support crew,
is
please inform them that they should be
is a regular racer
supporting you
in
at
the
the
Asia
designated
Trail
aid
Master
stations.
races.
There will
So,
be food, drinks, nutrition. And
how
of
were your
course, the
preparations
medics
for
will
this
be around,
race?
or the
I'm lack of
international
training
police,
for
our
today's race.
Philippine Army will
So,
be
is this
there
your first race in
to cheer you up as
2024?
And of
In
course,
Cebu.
community,
First timer.
our barangays who are involved on this event.
Bukidnon.
Sir Dirk is
Barangay
from
Natayab,
Bukidnon,
Barangay
where
Lipas,
the Muspo race
Barangay
is.
Langusig, Barangay Saksak.
Where are the other
Barangay
Mindanao
Balasan,
runners?
Barangay Bayabas, Otyo
Ah,
Bangkito,
there are 3 of you from Bukidnon. Okay.
Kanan,
So good luck, Sir Dirk.
Mount Mago,
He's a regular for 100-kilometer races.
Pili, Kahumayan, Masaba, Binaliw, Sandayong, Kambanay, and Ginsay. Of course, this event is very special because you will be traversing 4 major peaks of Danao City. The Licos Peak, Mago, Mount Panghilao, and Lantawan Peak.
Yeah, so I think we've seen quite a few of the expected protagonists already, except Florence Alave and Xiong. And the runners are now being called to the starting line, so I think we should do the same, Christine. So we don't want to miss the actual start, and we also don't want to run in the way. So Xiong is the one protagonist who we are missing so far in the starting line, but we had a conversation with him yesterday, so he was definitely coming to the event. Once again, this is an ATM candidate race. It's not a points race, so there's no points to be won, no championship points, no grandmaster points. And we're gonna have to climb under. That's a bit Marites here, and here we have a race director.
Sa 91 kilometer na ako gidivert nga gianan sa kagat 91 kilometer. Nako gidivert sa pa left kay ang gianan ning reklamo ang tagbay nga dahag iro. So para sa safety lang amo gidivert dito gamay ra kayo. Pero same lang gyapon mo glapsanan.
So Christine, you will be running the 30 kilometers on Sunday morning. You will have some tough competition there. Also John Ray Onifa, the reigning ATM champion, will be at the start list, and Godwin Mirar as well. John Ray Onifa, ATM champion last year, at the end of last year. What was the what was the feedback in the Philippines about his victory?
Of course, we're very proud of him, and we're really surprised that after his victory in Asia Trail, he joined another race and continues to be racing. And of course, he's very popular in the Philippines. So we're really excited for his journey.
He is from the Visayas as well, right?
Yes, he's from the Western Visayas.
So how should people who are not so familiar with the Philippines understand that? So here we are in the Visayas in Cebu, and John Onifa is from Antique, I believe. So how far away is that from here?
I think it's another region, so it might usually people will take a ship or a plane.
Okay. So it's actually still quite away. John Onifa, he will be running on the 30K. We will also be following that. It's a group picture here now. John Onifa will be with Godwin Mirror on the 30K. Godwin Mirror is the 23-year-old. He's still only 23 indeed. And he will be giving John Ray a run for his money. John Ray, of course, coming back from Hong Kong, where last weekend he did the Hong Kong 100. And he achieved a great 9th place in that race that was dominated by Chinese runners. So John Ray Onifa, even after winning the ATM title early December, has lost none of his speed in the meantime. He keeps on going, and today he also mentioned that he will be at the starting line of the Nine Dragons 50-kilometer race in the middle of February. That will be his first points race of this season. He apparently also wishes to qualify again for the ATM final later in the year. John Ray Onifa, as a champion, former champion, only needs to finish 2 ATM races to get a wild card. The same applies to Arni Macaneras, the 2022 champion, who will also be at the Nine Dragons reportedly, and even going for the 50-50 category. But the Nine Dragons, that's for in 3 weeks, if I'm not mistaken. We have Vitriol in Laos coming up next week, followed by Bactit Ultra, also in the Philippines, but on the other side in the north, in Luzon. About Bactit Ultra, Tin, is there anything you can share with us about that race?
I remember running that race, the shorter distance, in 2022. And I can say it's a difficult one. It's very hot. There are very steep section with a long section without aid station because of the position of the trail. So it's a very tough one. So we will not be joining the 100 kilometer. Maybe we'll join the 55 kilometer race.
Bactit Ultra, organized by the Pace Republic. Last year they did Santa Ines. In the meantime, we have 3 minutes to the start here for the 100 kilometer runners. There's about 50 on them on the start list. There's a couple of hundred on the 50K, which will start tomorrow at 3 a.m. 50K is 3 a.m. with Larry Apolinario in the men's race. And we have Cecile Weil in the 50K. And you mentioned earlier that there is another very strong runner on the 50K, female runner.
Yeah.
Or was it? Yeah, I also forgot because I did not know her. But you and Richard mentioned that she was an elite runner and that she would be giving Cecile also some competition on the 50K.
No, because I thought Riza was running 50 kilometers, but she's running 100 kilometers.
That's so. Oh, okay. All right. So Larry Apolinario and Cecile Weil on the 50K, and Onifa and Godwin Mirror on the 30K. Also Richard Akol and Tin Salazar on the 30K tomorrow. We will also be there live for that, but you will need to set your watches early, your alarms early, because start of the 50K will be 3 a.m. and the 30K will be at 4 a.m. tomorrow. But today is all about the 100K. We will live stream the start here, and then we will head to CP1 and see what's going on in the first 10 kilometers of the race. Before we will be taking a little break, and we will be back after sunrise for the second half of this 100 kilometer race in Danao city. Ezekiel Keriot, he was second on the 100 miles in Ultra Trail Chiang Mai in Thailand 2 years ago, if I'm not mistaken. There's also runners at the event here from the Réunion, so the island Réunion in the Indian Ocean. They will be on the 50K, if I'm not mistaken. 1 minute to go for the start of this exciting candidate race on Cebu Island.
Thirty seconds.
30 seconds to go. The first 2 kilometers will be on the roads before they head in the trails. And as we discussed earlier and what some of the runners have been mentioning, the trails here are apparently quite steep. And it has been raining also earlier in the week, so some of the trails might actually be quite muddy and slippery. Here we go for the start of the first edition of Danao City International Ultra Trail 100 kilometers. And for many of the runners, there's also no rush. They have 30 hours of time to be back here tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. the finish of the 100K. And that was our live broadcast of the start. Tin Salazar, thank you very much for joining us. And good luck for your race also tomorrow morning. We'll be closing the broadcast for now, and we'll be back with a video update of CP1 in about 1 hour time.